that's really what the whole dust-free life is about. And then I also want to give some examples, okay, of how you can stay dust free, basically. Because again, our theme here is explaining what dusties is all about, say no to dusties, and what dustiness is all about. So there's something I notice people do. They try to drag you into arguments when they already see your vibe, when they already see that you are not about that drama life, you dress well, you carry yourself well, you are whimsical. Again, I'm always referring to my love for flowers, my love for just being different. People will try to come close to you and then try to drag you into one or two. So it can now be like, oh, we've kind of demystify this person. This person is just like everybody else. This person isn't all that. And so therefore, when we try to drag this person into an argument, into a debate, it's just tied to everything I've been saying. Don't feel the need to verbally enforce your dust-free nature. If you are so dust-free, it will be obvious. But then I know some people be taking the piece, so they want to bring you into arguments, they want to bring you down to their level, they want to rattle you so that you will now be like, wow, okay, she isn't all that or he isn't all that. You have to know that that's a trap. So one of my very good dust-free habits, drama-free habits, is to avoid people that are trying to drag you. Once I sense that your energy is changing, once I sense that you are challenging me and it's not called for, I just end the conversation there. When the thing they are talking about isn't productive, you're trying to just say, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that? I'm not explaining myself. I just exit. So that's a very good way to preserve your energy. So being dust free is also about physical wellness, okay, physical beauty, physical aesthetics, even though that isn't what it's all about. It's a section of it. And what I notice is that when people are trying to get you up here, when people are trying to mess up your mental, mess up your emotional state, they're going to easily drag you into neglecting yourself. So if you have like a lot of these dusty scenarios, so if you have many of these dusty scenarios on a day-to-day basis, you realize that it's not giving you time for other things. It's not giving you time for, to be taking care of yourself. It's not giving you time to be worried about personal growth. Every day you're just quenching fires. You're just explaining to people, I didn't mean it like that. This is not what I said. This is why I'm the way I am. You need to learn the art of silence, not explaining too much, not expending too much. And you're doing that so that you can save your energy. And at the same time, you have time to beauty marks and actually elevate yourself. That's what I practice, okay? So that's just one way. Um, please follow my page. There's more of this content coming in. And this is something I've really been ruminating on for like over 2 years. And I'm happy for the first time I'm coming live here. And this is the beginning of so much magic, so much magic. So thank you all for being supportive. Um, yeah, so dustiness or dusties aren't just, men that are broke and those things they always say. It's in your habit. Some of you ladies that say you don't want dusties are dusties. That's what you all don't understand. Some ladies that say they don't want dusties are dusties themselves because they're still indulging in drama, gossip, they are still not put together physically. They don't even do anything that elevates them. Every day they are just scurrying around, doom scrolling, gossiping, hating, being around people that put them down. That's another dusty behavior, okay? If you're around people that make you feel shitty, that's a sign that you are not healed. I mean, that's the number one, like the real definition of a dust-free person is someone that doesn't entertain insults, someone that has standard. I talked about this earlier, that was my starting. But if you go and check some of my posts, you hear me saying that you shouldn't let people make you feel like your standards are too high. When you are feeling too self-conscious, you're not ready for the dust-free life. But I'm here to encourage you and show you that it is possible. I've had so many experiences, guys, so many experiences that I'll be very happy to share with you. I'll be very happy to share with you. Your hygiene, which is your not just physical hygiene, but your mental hygiene, the hygiene of your habits need to be very, very, like, you have to run a strict program on that. Again, check out one of my posts. I literally made a post about that recently. Running a strict program and being unapologetic. So the real charm behind being dust free is the, like, letting go of the need to explain why you are dust free or explain your techniques. You have to maintain some mystery, to your nature. People have to be able to feel the vibe from afar. And it's a creation of every little detail in your life. But that's one very important part of the dust-free life, okay? Not feeling the need to explain, not feeling the need to explain too much, to get dragged into low vibrational conversations. Why are you trying to vibrate on a higher level? Okay, you are saying you are dust free, and then you are now going down to explain why you are dust free. You've already missed the point. You are already back to dustiness. So saying no to dust, okay? That is my 2 cents for this evening. And that is a quick introduction into saying no to dust. So, mentally, emotionally, in your relationships, try not to get caught up in the okie doke. Do not fall for the okie doke. In Shiva Seven's voice, that's the mother of dust free lifestyle, okay? But again, I'm not here to come and coach you guys into getting a rich man or what have you, because that's not the spice of life. There's so much more to life, okay? I think everything that you want, if even the rich man or rich wife vibe is that is your goal, it starts with you. It starts with you already behaving like one. You can see one of my posts last Sunday. I just wore a very luxurious robe. I wasn't going anywhere. I was in my house and it just felt right. Somebody, spoke to me and said, oh, they saw me and they said the vibe they got was that I'm practicing to be a billionaire. Like, that sounded so wild. But I like that they could make that connection, okay? So again, there are many things, small things in your life you can do to make your life feel so beautiful. It doesn't have to, I didn't need to go to a Hermes store or I don't know, luxury store somewhere to feel like a billionaire. I just did something very small and it made all the difference. And somebody that observed me was able to be perceptive, like, wow, so there's something about this lady's vibe that she's, what have you. So that is what we're talking about over here. That's what we're talking about. You need to create your life. You need to be unapologetic. And the rest will just fall into place. What do you want in life? Do you want money? Do you want power? Do you want success? Do you want a great relationship? Do you want to be spoiled wife. Manifest it, attract it, and enchant by making your present life, your present surroundings be something that is a prototype of what you're going for. Don't wait for the conditions to be perfect. Don't wait for everything to just fall into your lap. And don't be a dusty yourself. I said it earlier already that some women that are saying they don't like dusty men are dusties. You can't be a dusty. You attract what you are. So start changing your life. Start, practicing to be what you are. They say fake it till you make it. The only difference is that in the dust-free world, we are authentic with our manifesting. We're actually doing the work. Okay, we're actually doing things. That is why our merch is so important. Like all our catchphrases, this is a cup, a quencher cup that we own, that we make. This is level up. When you're seeing level up in front of you every day, like if I'm at work, I'm just picking up my cup. I'm sipping, I'm seeing level up. The other one I have, it wrote princess treatment only. My top is saying say no to dusties, okay? Why won't I feel put together? Why won't I feel like what I want is closer to me. Do you understand? Even though there might be nothing else in my surrounding that feels like it's free of dust, so to speak. Having all these things around me help. And that's why you should totally check out our store. I'm going to link that below, or you can check our page for how to shop. Even just send a DM and we can talk from there. So that's just it. It's a great intro. It's been a great time. And I just love talking about this topic. And we're going to deal with so much more concerning this lifestyle so that everybody can be on board. I want to recruit as many people as possible to come into this world with me. I feel many women are trying to achieve this dust-free life, but they don't know how to go about it. And many people think they don't have enough resources and they are waiting for a savior. They are waiting for some magical wand to be waved for them to attract and enchant. And the enchanting part about it is that once you embody the traits, once you manifest, and you are beginning to attract the things that look like your manifestation, people is where the magic lies, okay? Because everybody is enthralled by what is, everybody is in awe of the way you present. And at the end of the day, your life is suddenly, you know, within your grasp. The dream life that you really want is within your grasp. And the sky is just the starting point. So I hope I've been able to introduce you a bit to what our philosophy is all about. And thanks to everyone for joining. I'll see you when I see you. I love you all and have a blissful night.